Good day, everyone. We are the Group 8 of CIT 37702P taking BS Information Technology in Rizal Technological University in Boni Campus. And we are here to present to you our Capstone project. And here are the researchers behind this Capstone project. I'm Cedrick James Buri.
I am Reodel Joy Pabelada.
I am Agassi Pasion.
And I'm Mark Russel S. Realista. And our capstone title is the development of an agricultural website by using SMS as means of technical communication to farmers. Our project context, to start it off, agriculture in every country is essential, and not a lot of people are aware that agriculture are one of the backbones of a civilization. Our project is a website that integrates weather data from sources like Pagasa to show it in our website. We also have SMS notification for our farmers to let them know if there will be a rainfall warning or what the weather will be for today.
For the purpose and description, the purpose is to help the farmers and give a real-time or up-to-date weather forecast. The project is a web-based system with SMS notification. It's about sending an alert to forewarn the registered farmer about the weather condition. Aside from sending an SMS using SMS Gateway, the website itself contains agricultural information and user manual about modern farmer machines. For the objective, Mr. Pasion will discuss it.
Objective of the study. So the main purpose of this study is to develop a web-based system that aids farmers via text message by sending SMS notification and alerts. The following are the goals of this program. First is to develop a program that updates farmers about weather forecast. So we all know farmers doesn't have lots of time to tune in to the news on the TV or radio for weather reports because they start working first thing in the morning. To make it more convenient for the farmers, one of the main goals of the system is to notify farmers accurate weather forecast daily through their mobile phones regardless of the model of the phone they are using. The system will also send advance notification if ever there might be an upcoming disaster that may hit their place or city. Next is to help farmers organize their crops. Since farmers are being updated and they are aware about daily weather reports, it will help them to organize their farming plans. This enables them to plan their activities ahead of time in case of a disaster. Just for example, the SMS notification stated that there will be an upcoming typhoon this week. Since they are notified, they will not plant crops because there's an upcoming disaster. And since they are informed, they will be able to harvest their crops immediately before the disaster strikes and prevent it from being destroyed. Lastly is to provide farmers knowledge about modern farming. On our country, farming is very significant because we rely on the farmers for our food supplies. One of the reasons why farm products on the market cost a lot because farmers are unable to produce as many crops as needed. In order for this problem to be solved, they must produce in a faster pace but in a convenient way. Our system aims to educate farmers on modern farming by sending them information on how to use up-to-date machines, up-to-date farming techniques, and many more that is associated with modern farming. Next is scope and delimitation.
This study was conducted in some of the provinces in the Philippines during the second semester of school year 2021 and 2022. A total of 20 respondents were included in the study, and they were divided into two groups. The first 10 are full-time working farmers, while the second 10 people are related to a farmer. And for the evaluation of the plan in developing an agricultural website by using SMS as means of technical communications to farmers. This study will help the respondents to inform and notify them about the current weather conditions. And it will be beneficial to them since they have no other access to get informed. That's all.
Chapter 3. The technical background. Farmers in provinces still rely on traditional way of knowing the current weather forecast by predicting the possible weather. That may lead to inaccuracy and may ruin their planned activity the entire day. Farming needs an efficient, accurate, and smooth method to forewarn them about the current weather condition so they can plan their activities accordingly. To accomplish the main objective, computer units with stable internet connection is required. The programming languages that we'll be using is still in the brainstorming process. Conceptual framework. It consists of relevant of the study and maps out how they might relate to each other. In our study, it consists of three phases: the input, process, and the expected output. In input, there are two types of user. First, the user with internet access, whether farmer or not, including the admin. Their information gathered in terms of their name, address, mobile number, email, and password. Lastly, user without internet access in terms of their address or location, mobile number, and name, where name is optional. And process, the process is where the proponent use rapid application development. These models allows proponent to make multiple iteration and updates to a software quickly without the need to restart the development schedule from scratch every time. The output is the web-based system with SMS notification or the proposed system. As was I said a while ago, we choose rapid application development method. In this method, we have four phases: the planning, planning, analysis, design, implementation. We choose RAD because it emphasizes a short planning process and focuses on the software development process that includes development, testing, and feedback. The first phase was the planning. Planning is the initial phase of the development of the proposed system. These stages involve planning on how the data will gather, and the researchers will communicate to determine the goals and expectation for the project as well as current and potential issues that would need to be addressed during the build. Through the analysis phase, the information is grouped into different groups that can be useful to the study. The quality of each data group is carefully examined and given an accurate description. In the design phase, it continuous interactive process that allows users to understand, modify, and eventually approve a working model of the system that meets their needs. Lastly, in the last phase, implementation, here features, functions, aesthetics, and interface of the software are finalized with the client. Stability, usability, and maintainability are paramount importance.
Requirement analysis. This part of the study discusses the process of preparation done by us, the researchers, for proper execution and implementation of the project. We use different gathering approaches. For this to be made possible, we've collected information from the farmers and will use the information for this project to be executed properly. First is brainstorming. Brainstorming, the researchers discussed about different ideas and concepts in regards of the proposed project in order to execute the system successfully. Next is online registration survey. We conducted an online registration in order to get the respondents' information. This survey is for those farmers that have access to the internet and can fill out a registration form via Google Forms. The given data by the respondents will serve as their contact information in order for them to receive SMS notifications and alerts. Next is face-to-face registration survey. Same process as the online registration survey, but this will be conducted face-to-face for those farmers that have no access on the internet and doesn't have the necessary gadgets to register online. We will assure that proper health safety protocols will be followed when we conduct face-to-face surveys. Next is up-to-date weather forecast. In order for the program to be made possible, we will monitor weather forecast from time to time to be able to provide accurate forecasts and information to the farmers. This process is very critical because this is the main purpose of the study. Lastly is updates on modern farming machines and techniques. The proponents will provide farmers information and keep the farmers updated about modern farming. Researchers will research data about the use of latest machines and farming techniques that may enhance crop production and may improve the farmers' overall farming.
And the next one is the requirement documentation. Here are the requirements that we use to project our capstone, and it is grouped as stated below. The first one is the hardware. The following are the minimal hardware requirements. The first one is the Pentium 4 processor. It is a common processor that can handle the browsers. The next one is 1 gig RAM, 1 gigabyte RAM. When accessing a web-based system, browsers do not consume a lot of processing power. The next one is the printer. It is used to print the survey forms. And lastly, keypad phone. As long as it is functioning. The next one, the second part was the software. The following operating systems and software must be present. The Windows 8. It is a standard operating system for modern browsers. Then the browsers that we choose was Google Chrome. For the greatest and the most optimal end user experience, the developers recommended Google Chrome browser version 7.0. And lastly, the peopleware. These are the types of person that will use the system. The admins and the farmers will visit the website.
For the use case diagram, we have three actors: the user with internet connection, the farmer, and the admin. The admin will be able to sign up, input their email and password, can send weather forecast via SMS, and can register farmer and get their location and mobile number. Admin also can view website content, and the user with internet connection can sign up and input their email and password and view website content as well.
System application and prototype. Just a note, the website's appearance is subjected to change as we progress on doing this project. Our website has a index or landing page, registration page, header, body or content, footer, about page, and lastly, our contact page. This is the prototype of our website. To explain our prototype broader, here is Mark, Russel, Realista.
System application and prototype. Index or landing page. This is the page that will show when a user first enters our website. It consists of two main buttons: the admin and the member sign up or log in. Once the member has clicked the member button, they will be redirected to the registration page. In the registration page, this is where the user is prompted to enter their email and their desired password. For now, we can integrate the mobile number of the user, but they can manually configure it in the settings and put it in their profile after registration. Header. In the header, it consists of the name of the website, the logo, and three navigation buttons: the home, about, and contact page. It also has a login or sign out button located on the upper right. The footer is located below the website. It consists of the website's name, contact details of the researchers, address, and additional social media links like Facebook and Twitter. The body. The body is where the main activity of the website is. It has the weather forecast of the day that is updated in real time to avoid misinformation to the users. It also has a trivia where users can learn about simple things like how to predict the weather without a forecast, for example. In the About page consists of what the function of the website is and what are goals for the website. The Contact page. The Contact page consists of contact details of the researchers like address, number, and additional social media links. Wireframe. In our wireframe, this is the blueprint of our website. We designed it in a way that it is easier to navigate and to not overload the user of information. So that is all. Thank you. Thank you to our panelists, to our advisor, and to our Capstone researcher for giving time and effort to listen to us in the video. We also thank you for giving us an opportunity to learn from this endeavor. Good day and God bless all.